Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the new SwitchBot Leak Detector that was just released. It's the perfect partner sensor for your new SwitchBot S10 Robot Mop Vac that we reviewed. Link in the pop-up above. Now, leak detectors are not super glamorous and only serve a single use. But as you have airbags in your car, you need leak detectors in your home. Speak to someone that's had a kitchen cupboard leak and the expense or insurance nightmare that they have been through. In this video, we'll run you through what you get in the box, the key features that differentiate this leak sensor from others. We'll show you what features the app provides you, then see the integration options we have. Then we'll finish up with a recommendation as to if you should consider it, skip it, or buy it. Links with discount codes in the description. So let's get those creative juices flowing and see what this leak detector is all about. In the box, you get the leak detector itself, 2 AAA batteries, and a plectron style opener for the unit. So if you decide to knock out a tune after installation, they have you covered. The unit is 80mm long by 33mm wide by 29mm deep. So it's not the smallest leak detector on the market, but it's close. But wait until you see the features. There are 2 sets of water contact sensors, one pair on the front and another on the back. On the front is a single button that can be used to test the sensor, emitting a loud beeping sound from the inbuilt siren, flashing the red LED and also sending a notification to the SwitchBot app that the unit was tested. The features are where the SwitchBot Leak Detector really shines, boasting dual leak detection from the top and the bottom of the sensor, along with an optional remote sensor on a cable that increases the placement options. The sensor is IP67 waterproof rated, so there is no issue with full immersion in water, and the sensor can detect as little as 0.5mm of water. In fact, the sensor is so sensitive it can detect the moisture on your finger by placing your finger across the contacts and sets off the alarm. The sensor has both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to give it an extended range of up to 120 meters in open areas and does not require a hub to work. There is a 100 decibel integrated siren with loudness that can be adjusted in the app. Considering the size of the unit, this is surprisingly loud. You are going to hear this if a leak is detected. Powering the unit are 2 AAA batteries that give you up to 2 years before they will need to be changed. Considering this is a Bluetooth and a Wi-Fi leak detector, that is outstanding efficiency. Better still is that unlike other leak detectors, SwitchBot does not limit the number of leak detector sensors that can be connected, so you can link as many as you need. Once integrated into the SwitchBot hub, you can receive push and email notifications and can set up automations. One of my personal favorite features, and one that is overlooked, is the ability to silence the alarm by using the button. This allows for many other user cases, such as a rain sensor for a window that is left open. Then we come to integration. It supports Amazon Alexa, Google Home, Siri shortcuts, SmartThings, and IFTTT, but unfortunately does not support Home Assistant. More on that later in the video. SwitchBot are known for their ease of setup, and the leak detector does not disappoint. Insert your 2 AAA batteries that are provided. Open the SwitchBot app. QR codes to the app on the screen for iOS and Android. Press the plus icon in the top right hand corner. Select Add Device. As the leak detector is Bluetooth, it will show up if it's in range. Select your water leak detector. Press and hold the button on the front of the sensor for 2 seconds or until you hear the device beep twice. The SwitchBot app will discover the device and ask you to select the 2.4 GHz and enter your Wi-Fi password. Now press Next. Once connected, it will ask you to name your leak detector and optionally place it in a room that you have defined within the SwitchBot app. Press Finish. Now if you have the Amazon Alexa integration already loaded, then you'll see a notification that it has already been discovered and added. And you're done. On the SwitchBot app, go into the leak detector. It will warn you if you have not set up your email address for notifications to be sent out. Optionally set this up if required. Below is a large blue water drop saying Safe. If water is detected, this will turn red and say Water Leak. Below this are the logs when leaks were detected or when you ran the tests. In modes, you can reverse the action of the sensor so that it detects dry instead of leaks. Be careful when testing this. As soon as you switch the action, the sensor will go off if not immersed. In alert settings, you can define the duration of the alarm from 1 second to 3 minutes. and the interval between triggered alarms from 0, which is continuous, through to 60 minutes, along with the volume of the alarms from quiet through to the full 100 decibels. And finally, a section for automations that use the leak detector, although these are set up from the main home screen. Press the cog in the top right hand corner of the leak detector main screen. You get access to the general settings for the leak detector, such as name, room location, Wi-Fi settings, the cloud services you wish to integrate with, and the firmware, although this is reported in the SwitchBot app home screen across all devices. Now might be a good time to hit that like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. And if you want early access to videos, then maybe become a channel member for early access and other perks. The sensitivity of the device is excellent, as it can even detect the moisture on your skin, so the claims of it detecting as little as 0.5 millimeters of water would seem to be totally valid. Using a pipette to put a single drop of water on the top sensor activated the siren. Likewise, placing the sensor onto a slightly moist tissue also activated the siren. I don't have the extension sensor, but there is nothing to indicate that this would not be just as sensitive. We already mentioned that the SwitchBot Leak Detector can be integrated with Amazon Alexa, Google Home, Siri shortcuts, SmartThings, and IFTTT, but unfortunately it does not support Home Assistant. Now, I tried to integrate through the SwitchBot Bluetooth integration and also the SwitchBot Cloud integration, but with no luck. Now, we managed to get the basic on and off functionality of the SwitchBot S10 through Matter support by using the SwitchBot Hub 2. However, this is not the case here. Although support for leak detectors was added into version 1.3 of Matter as reported by TechHive, this has not filtered down into Home Assistant yet. Home Assistant only supports Matter version 1.0 currently. I'm sure the guys are frantically working on updating this to the latest and greatest, at which time, fingers crossed, leak detection will be supported. So the SwitchBot Leak Detector, who is it for and why, and should you buy it? A leak detector is the airbag of sensors. You don't know you need it until you need it. Then it can save you huge amounts of money and inconvenience. The SwitchBot Leak Detector is well built, great connectivity, excellent battery life, very reliable and with an outstanding sensitivity. The extension cable sensor gives it great flexibility, and all this for $17.99 for the sensor alone or $19.99 when sold with the extension cable edition, plus a further 10% discount. Links and codes in the description. The integration with Home Assistant is coming, but it's not a deal breaker. The push notifications to the app plus an email and siren meet my requirements, and when Matter integration is fully deployed, then I can trigger all manner of automations. So should you buy it or consider it? Well, for me it's a buy it. The build quality, loud siren and the integrated button makes this a standout for me, so I'll be ordering another 4 of these. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then hit that like button, comment and share. And if you want access to similar material, then subscribe or maybe become a member and get early access to material plus other perks. And if I've helped you make a purchasing decision, then maybe a super thanks or a PayPal donation. It's really appreciated.